Hi folks, Nathaniel here at Chicago Music Exchange. I'm joined by Daniel Albert. How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. So we have an incredible Santa Cruz guitar here. I've been playing it all morning. It sounds phenomenal. You're going to tell me all about it.
I am. So we have not had a Santa Cruz guitar in this store for a while, so I'm very, very excited to kind of get that rekindled a little bit here. Mm-hmm. And we started by speccing out 6 different nice high-end guitars. Yeah. And we did pick out every little specification on this guy. So when it comes to the 42 style snowflake inlays, we did the inlay on the headstock here without Guitar Company. Normally these say Santa Cruz Guitar Company. The appointments are excellent. We've got your herringbone on here. We've got your ebony bridge pins. And then in terms of wood, this is a stunning, stunning set of Honduran rosewood that is just fantastic. You were commenting that it actually, it lends itself really nice to finger picking.
Yes.
So, which is typically more of like a mahogany or even a maple type tone wood that is specifically good for that type of thing. Yeah. But like a lot of other rosewood, it does open up quite a bit when you get into strumming as well.
So what we did in the demo, we've done obviously some finger picking, strumming, bluegrass type stuff. It does it all really, really well. I mean, dreadnoughts, I love just belting out chords, you know, strumming away, and it does it really well, as you'd expect. It's like, I think you commented earlier that it's nice and mid-rangey, which sounds great, and I'm sure it'll come across really well in a recording situation as well. It's interesting the neck as well, because it kind of starts off like a soft V, and it kind of contours out. But little details, I've never come across that before.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that in a little while as well. I'll have to take a look at some of our other things, but yeah, this bevel on the sound hole here is very, very nice. And while we're talking about the top here, this is actually Old Growth Adirondack Spruce. I believe we were told from the 1930s. So this is a top that sounds great right away, but it's only going to get better the more and more vibration it's subjected to and the more it opens up and whatnot. And then the bracing is also Adirondack Spruce, and we have an all hot hide glue construction. So this is going to be what you would typically expect in a pre-war dreadnought.
Now, is that a common thing to get, the really old wood?
You know, Some companies get a little bit of it, and
Yeah.
you can kind of spec out guitars based on that, or sub out the top for an older set of wood.
Yeah.
Santa Cruz actually, in my opinion, they have one of the best selections of older woods and whatnot, and obviously more rare woods like the Honduran Rosewood.
Yeah.
So really anytime we're specking out a Santa Cruz guitar, there's an incredible number of options of very unique, rare, and old tone woods for us to use. While we only spec'd out 6 guitars for the run that we're doing right now, we can of course talk to our clients and then talk with Santa Cruz as well and see what little gems they have tucked away somewhere.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask you how many of these do we have, but 6 by the sound of it.
Yeah,
with the potential for more.
Absolutely, yeah. And we didn't just do 6 of this particular configuration. We have a finger style model, a Model F, and then we have a 12 fret dreadnought. I believe there's a couple OMs. There is another pre-war dreadnought. I guess I should mention this one. While it's called just a Model D, this one is based on their pre-war D. So. But yeah, we have a lot of really, really cool stuff coming. And when you're working with a shop that's a pretty small boutique, we actually can make some slight changes before the guitars go into production. So if somebody calls or chats us and figures out, well, I guess they don't figure out, they can hear what we have on order, we might be able to tweak some things to their specifications. So definitely just get in touch with us and we'd be happy to find a way to make it work.
Well, that's cool. Like I said, really enjoyed playing this guitar all morning. Looking forward to seeing the other models. Please make sure you come and check these out whilst you can, folks. Call the shop, email, go to the website, and keep an eye out for them soon.